Sitting with me here in the studio, I've got my friend in here, Caleb Morton. Caleb, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing really good, really good. Not too tired this morning.
Not too tired? Up nice and early?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
Feeling it?
The life of a uni student. Up early.
Really? Okay. Most uni students I know are not living that life.
Yes.
But you're built different, bro.
Somewhat sarcasm in there. But
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, we've got you in the studio this morning to talk about something amazing that you're going to do, and an amazing feat that you're trying to achieve. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a 19-year-old Avondale uni student.
Okay.
I went to Avondale School, so I've been in the Currumbong area for a long time.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty much big on running, big on experiencing things, and big on God.
Yeah. Amen. Okay. Big on running, big on experience, big on God. You know, and actually, this is giving shades of your dad, who we've had on the breakfast show before. Shout out Dr. Darren Morton and the Lift Project, the Live More Project, and the work that he's done there that we love and appreciate in the area of health. And you're kind of going down that track as well of health. What are you studying at uni?
I'm actually studying business.
Okay.
I was enrolled in teaching at the start, but I've moved over to business now.
Okay.
I find that very exciting, and I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So working in the business world, and are you wanting to incorporate your passions for
sure,
for experience and for exercise and those kind of things in that as well?
Yeah, I can't see myself living a life where I'm not making a difference in the world. Like, I wouldn't feel fulfilled in my job if I didn't know I was actually changing the world. So
okay, so big dreams, big goals, big aspirations, and what is this leading you to do now? What is this initiative that you're taking part of?
So it sort of all started with me starting an Instagram page. I'll plug it right now, called strive.valiantly, where because I'm so passionate about fitness and I've seen what it's done in my life, I tried to promote that to other people. Anyway, a bit of a sad story, but around 2 months ago, I lost my grandfather to cancer, and he was very passionate about fitness as well. And it just led me into a bit of a dark place, and I felt very helpless.
Yeah.
And actually, it was a Bible verse, Proverbs 24, verse 16, that said, the righteous man may fall 7 times, but get back up, but the wicked will fall into calamity.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, great Bible verse. And I read that, and in my head, it clicked. Like, you got this, do something about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I love the story of Joseph as well, in that he got knocked down so many times, but he just kept getting back up, and God just blessed him for that. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm running the entire length of the Great North Walk from Sydney to Newcastle. And I'm going to do that in 5 days. So 260-ish.
Okay. Okay. So 250 Ks run over 5 days. So what are we looking at? It's 260 Ks. So we're looking at a 52 kilometer average each day.
Yeah.
So it's a marathon plus every single day of running.
Yeah. And then chuck in I'm pretty much climbing Everest with the amount of elevation that I'm going to run.
Okay, so incredible elevation, incredible distance over, and again, many people I think have done these long walks and Great North Walks and big hikes and that kind of thing, but you've put a time constraint on you of 5 days.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at in terms of like pacing this thing? What kind of speed are you going to have to go?
So I've definitely sent my parents into a bit of a flap in that I'm by trade a fast runner. Like I ran fast distances. Yeah. And so like I have a tendency to run, and I've even bonked before, which are you familiar with what bonking is?
I have no idea. Tell me about it.
So it's where you run so hard that your body genuinely just goes, no, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. And I fell on the ground and was vomiting and twitching and all these weird things. So I think for the pacing, I'm just going to have to, they say if you pour water on a hill and it rolls back to you, you have to walk. And then with the running, I'm just going to try to keep a slow, consistent, solid pace.
Okay. So trying to really pace this thing out, because, man, 50 kilometers a day. Like, we're talking about, a marathon plus a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so you've gone to do this. And why this particular challenge? Out of all the things that you could do, why this particular challenge?
That's a really good question. I was at a hike for uni. So uni took us on a hike on the Great North Walk. And this is so random, but we're talking about it, and everyone's going like, oh, this hike's so hard and everything. And I don't know, I'm a bit cocky, I guess. But I looked over to them and I was like, I reckon I could run this.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, you could not. And so Yeah, I guess.
So it started as a challenge.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, you can't do this, bro.
Well, I found, like, I know it's going to be very, very hard, but running is something that I would say I'm good at. Like, God's sort of given me a bit of a talent in, and I know I wanted to use it to glorify Him, not just myself. So,
okay, so this is another aspect of it. What are you trying to achieve through running? These 50 plus Ks a day, 250 Ks over 5 days. What are you trying to achieve through that?
I've got a couple major goals. So obviously, personally, I want to get it done and that achievement. I am trying to raise money for the Cancer Council.
Okay.
So
awesome.
that's another big part of the run for me. And I really would like to see, especially like Adventists, but just young people in general, I really would like to see people get inspired and think they can do. Because I have been a very average person over a lot of my life. And so you sometimes see people do stuff like this and you think, oh, they're crazy, but I couldn't do that. But I feel like I'm living proof that you can do that.
Okay.
And that's what I want to sort of instill into people.
That's amazing. I love this reflection. I think because a lot of the content that we see, I think of myself of running and whatnot. The things that come up is like, oh, Eliud Kipchoge just ran sub 2 hours in the marathon. It's like, oh, that's physically impossible for me. I could never ever ever do something like that because it's like the biomechanics of actually doing it's that next level. Whereas you're saying, hey, if you want to chuck some shoes on, get out there and go the distance. Like you're essentially saying, I'm living proof that an average person with some training can go and get it done.
Yeah.
And for a great cause as well. So what's your goal in terms of raising money for Cancer Council? Do you have a particular goal there, what you're trying to set?
So I set out at the start, my motto was go ambitious. If you don't make it, you don't make it. But I said to try raise $25,000.
Yeah, wow.
So whether I hit that or not, I'm going to, that's someone in God's hands. I'm going to keep promoting and I'm happy with anything. Even if I got $50, that's $50 into the hands of people who have cancer and are struggling with that. That wouldn't be there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And $50 into the hands of people who can cause effective change, hopefully. That's massive. So in terms of your plans for this run, where are you starting in Sydney?
I'm starting in Sydney.
Okay, so which part?
I want to run home. So it's a bit weird how the track starts off in that it starts in Circular Quay. You run 100 meters and then you hop on a ferry.
Yeah, okay.
So that's
a chill start.
Yeah, going to be an interesting one. I won't be too tired after the first leg. And then you hop off at, I'm forgetting it now, Woolen something or other.
Woolloomooloo.
I'm not too sure. But
okay.
You hop off the ferry and then the first day is 65 Ks. So I'm going to run all the way into Cowan, which is past Hornsby.
Wow. Okay, so, and, man. Have you done a lot of plans? So when are you starting this? That's
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're going to be in Sydney, in Circular Quay, kicking off. Have you done in terms of, strategy for, at this point I'm going to eat food. At this point there's going to be some refreshments for me. At this point, are people going to be following you during this?
So I got lucky in that I have some of the best friends in the world and the most supportive friends. And so my mate... my dad will be coming with me, and then my mate Desire is going to be regulating my food and everything.
Wow!
And then I got my mate Hudson and my mate Joash.
Okay, so they're going to be tracking,
everything.
Your pace. They're going to be giving you, certain markers to hit and giving you information, feeding you information, and obviously then you kind of have the safety of being looked after by some people that won't let you, collapse and die.
I could not do this on my own.
Yeah,
this is very much a team effort. And to be honest, they're probably the crazy ones in that they're not going to get as much notice from this.
Yeah.
And so they're the ones who are really sacrificing in this scenario.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is really cool. This is incredible. So setting off tomorrow, what day will you be finishing on then? You'll be finishing on
Sunday.
On Sunday.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I've got 5 very intense days and all raining. So,
okay, so are you thinking about changing due to weather or not?
No chance.
Locked in.
No,
okay.
I've said I'm either leaving a champion or I'm leaving in a hospital bed. So, so I don't care, rain, hail, or shine. I will run.
Yeah. Wow. Mate, putting the shoes on and getting it done. Okay, I want to ask you just a few more things, Caleb. Firstly, in terms of from this run, if things go successfully, I'm thinking particularly if you run all the way, you make it, and you hit your target. Are there this kind of events that you're wanting to do in the future? Is this what you're foreseeing for the future, or is, hey, leave this here and go a different direction?
Oh, yeah, I could see this being the start of a fair few things.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I should talk about in that once you say it, you can't really take it back. But
Okay, let me say this. In terms, let's not think about small steps. Let's go big steps. Let's go, okay, if you had like the goal of goals, like where you would like to end up, have you got something in your mind like that? Like, yeah, I want to do this absolutely insane, crazy thing. What's that?
Perth to Sydney.
Okay, so the Ned Brockman run.
Yeah, so
wow.
I saw that a lot, and I was like, mate, if this guy can do it, like, don't get me wrong, he is double the athlete I am, but why can't I? Like, I could give it a red hot go. And so,
wow.
I would love to see myself do Perth to Sydney.
That is so insane. That is so hectic. Perth to Sydney, into the running shoes. That's crazy. Okay, so that's the big goal going forward. Now, bringing you back to right now, with the challenge that you have in front of you, and particularly as you're doing it to raise money and to bring some attention to the to the initiative that you're trying to support. Do you have a message just for people in general? Like, hey, what should people, when they're seeing you run, when they're seeing you go about this, what should people ultimately take from what you're trying to do?
I like to boil it down to this, which is be X average. So
Okay.
as somebody, like, I can genuinely say I have been very average in my life, and even below average. Like, I've just done things the easy way. I've let life, and once you just put on the shoes and you decide to change, it's the coolest thing. And I really want to speak to like young Adventist people in that I think we really need to do big things. We need to spread the message and do big things. And people like to listen to people who have done big things, And that's, I just really would love to see that be the message that we tell the Adventist young people.
Okay, I hear you. So for young people around, for those wanting to follow Jesus and to wave the banner for Christ, it's, hey, don't feel stopped by your limitations. We believe and serve a God who can overcome those limitations and who has already walked the walk for us. Who's already been there and done that in terms of because I'm thinking about this run. I'm thinking about pain and suffering and difficulty. Yet we have a God who sympathizes with us in our sufferings. In all point was tempted and experienced the worst of suffering. So,
and that's the thing, getting uncomfortable as well, like, and being in a place where you rely on God. Whenever I'm comfortable, I'm often the furthest from God. But when I'm 50 Ks in and I've got 10 more Ks to go and it's raining like crazy, at that point I'll be a very devout Christian. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it. Hey, Caleb, thank you so much for joining us this morning and giving us some perspective on what you're trying to do. And I think inspiring us as well. I'm like, man, I need to go to the gym after this, bro. I need to check the running shoes on. I hope you guys feel inspired this morning as well.